Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Guna Hare
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 Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Guna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Guna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Guna
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna
Ram
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Guna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Guna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Guna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Guna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare Guna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Guna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Guna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Guna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Guna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Hare Guna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Guna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Guna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Guna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Guna Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Guna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Guna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Guna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Guna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Guna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Guna,
Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri
Hare
Vasadi
Ram,
Gaura
Hare
Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
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 Guna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram.
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Guna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna.
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda Shri
Hare
Advaita
Ram,
Gadadhar Shivasari.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Rama, Hare Guru,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Guru, Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Guru,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Guru, Hare Guru.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Guna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Guna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Guna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Guna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Guna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Hare Ram
Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Guna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Hare Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Buddha, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Buddha,
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram.
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Guru.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guru.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru.
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guru.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram.
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
Hare Hare
Hare Ram.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri
Hare
Advaita
Ram
Gadadhar
Hare
Shivasati
Ram.
Krishna
Gaura
Krishna
Bhattacharya
Krishna
Jai
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Guru.
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Guru.
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru.
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guru.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna.
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guru.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram.
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru.
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare
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 Rama
Hare
Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Nam Nam Hare Ram
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Rama,
Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Shri
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda
Rama,
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Krishna
Shivasadhi
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Gaura
Hare
Brinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Rama,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare
Rama,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Rama,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram
Rama,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Ram
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Rama,
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Rama,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Rama,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Rama,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Rama,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram Hare
Rama,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Rama,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Rama,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Rama,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Guna
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guna
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna.
Hare Guna
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
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 Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Guna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram
Guna
Hare
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 Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Guna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Guna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Guna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Ram Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Guna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Shri Krishna
Hare
Jai Ho
Hare Ram, 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 Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna.
Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna.
Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna.
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna.
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna.
Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, H
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Guna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna, Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Guna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Guna, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Guna,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Guna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Guna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Guna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Guna.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram.
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna Hare, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna, Hare.
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare.
Ram Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Guna, Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Guna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare.
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare,
Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Guna,
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Guna,
Krishna
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna, Hare.
Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda
Ram,
Shri
Hare.
Advaita
Krishna
Gadadhar
Hare
Shivasati
Guna,
Gaura
Hare.
Hare
Bhakta
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Guna, Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna, Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Krishna.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Guru,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Guru,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Guna,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Guna, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare Guna,
Hare Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Guna,
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Guna,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Hare
Hare Guru,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Guru,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Guru,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Guru,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
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 Guru,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guru, Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare Guru,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Guru,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guru,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Guru,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Guru,
Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Hare.
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Ram,
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Guna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Guna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Guna,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Guna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Guna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Guna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Guna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Guna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Guna,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Guna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Guna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
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 Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Guru,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Hare Hare.
Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Guru,
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Guru.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Guru.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Guru.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare.
Guru.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Guru.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Guru.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Guru.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Guru.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Guru.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Guru.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guru.
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guru.
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna. Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Nam Nam Hare Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare
Shri Advaita
Hare Ram.
Gadadhar Srivasadi
Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Krishna,
Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare
Krishna,
Jai
Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Prabhu
Krishna Hare Hare,
Nityananda,
Hare
Shri
Ram,
Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati
Hare
Gaur.
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna everyone. 7:15.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you all for giving your association. So we'll read few verses. Then anybody like to sing bhajan? They can sing. Okay, so where we are. I thought I bookmarked it.
30th verse, Prabhu, we need to read.
28,
30.
30. Okay. Karmani, yeah, that we read. Okay, so 30. Thank you. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maivam Vipos Suranam Te Pradeya Padma Sambhava Varakrura Nisarganam Ahinam Amritam Yatha. The personality of Godhead replied, My dear Lord Brahma, O great Lord, born from the lotus flower, just as it is dangerous to feed milk to a snake, so it is dangerous to give benediction to demons, who are by nature ferocious and jealous. I warn you not to give such benedictions to any demon again. So this is the verse where Narsinghadev is telling Brahma, don't give such benedictions. Like, if power is given to corrupt people, then they will cause havoc. So, in the history also, we have many rulers like Hitler and so many who became very powerful, but they created a lot of misery for others. So, that's why actually mantras were not given earlier to unqualified people. Mantras were kept secret, right? They were not given to unqualified people. But of course, in chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we say Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reversed the order of the mantra, right? Sometimes it is said like that. There are many for chanting mantras. There are many things to be seen whether the person is qualified or not, and because they can become powerful if they chant mantras, and then if they are not in proper consciousness, then they can create disturbance. So, but Mahamantra anybody can chant. There is nobody is barred from chanting Hare Krishna mantra in any condition of life. No qualifications, no prerequisites like that. So, okay, so he's telling don't give such benedictions. On one hand, we say that demigods are obliged to give if you know, if their necessities are fulfilled to when you worship, and if their necessities of pleasing them, whatever karma kanda you do, then they're obliged to give you the benedictions. In the Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says that those whose hearts are stolen by material desires, they worship the demigods. Kamestistarita jnana prapadyanti anya devata tam tam niyamamastaya prakrita niyata svaya. And in this world, man derive quick results by worshipping the demigods. He says in one another verse. So that's why which worship of demigod is most popular? One who is very easily giving benedictions. Who is that?
Shiva. Shiva.
Lord Shiva. Because he is very
Ashutosh.
hmm, Ashu means
Quickly.
quickly, and Toshanam means satisfied.
Satisfying.
Hmm, very quickly satisfied. So he gives benedictions very fast. So anyway, so that's why. But those benedictions are not some beneficial many times, and it creates. Ravana was also a great devotee of Lord Shiva. There's so many, and they are called Rakshasas. We don't say, we say Bhakta Prahlad. He is born in a demon family because he's a devotee of Vishnu. Then he's called Bhakta. He's called a devotee. But we don't say Bhakta Ravan or Bhakta Hiranyakashipu, right? Even though he like worshipped Lord Brahma. So that is the, yeah. Anybody like to say anything?
This, this I mean, this analogy about feeding milk to a snake, I think Prabhupada uses it a lot. It can also apply to giving good instructions to those who are antagonistic, atheists. Right, they will do more offense. That's why one of the offenses to the holy name is to
Not instruct,
not preach the glories of the holy name.
to instruct
Yeah,
a faithless person about the glory. Yes.
faithless persons. Yeah.
Ninth offense. That's a good point. And Sanatan Goswami also says, Avaishnava Mukodgirnam Bhutam Hari Kathamritam. Shravanam Naiva Kartavyam Sarpochishtam Adyathapaya. He says we should not hear Hari Katha or Hari Nam from those Avaishnava Mukodgirnam, from those who are not, those who are Avaishnava, because they mix their own contribution. They will give some of their own philosophy with Hari Katha and Harinam, their own consciousness gets into it. So we are not supposed to hear from professional reciters who are not really wanting to, at heart, not accepting Krishna as the Supreme Lord, and that the goal of life is to surrender to Krishna. But they are speaking or doing performance for making money. So that's their motive. So it will not be effective. Vaishnava Mukhodgirdam Putam Hari Kathamritam Shravanam Naiva
Neva.
Sarpojishtam.
Yatapa.
Just as milk is very good, but if snake puts its mouth in the milk, then that milk is rendered useless. You cannot drink it because it leaves its own contribution, the poison. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah. So it becomes.
Also, it says that it is dangerous to give benediction to demons. That benediction is dangerous for the demon. Like the Vrikasur, right? Lord Shiva gave him benediction and that led to his own destruction. The same with Hiranyakashipu.
Yeah, it causes their own downfall. So after becoming powerful, so that's why Prabhupada says that sometimes when devotees are when non-devotees are opulent, it is given by Maya Devi, and that may cause their downfall also. The opulence, like we say, Ravana was very opulent with Swarna Lanka, but it caused his degradation. So yeah.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I was listening yesterday to Amarendra Prabhuji, and he said that all these Kans and Putna and Ravan, they were all knowledgeable. They knew all the mantras. They were educated. But what's the difference between them and the other sant is that they knew the mantras, but they didn't implement on it. They used it in the wrong sense, in the wrong way.
Yeah.
So Ravan was very, very educated and knowledgeable, but he knew all the mantras, but he didn't implement on them.
Yeah. Like in seventh canto also, Hiranyakashipu speaks uh, like Bhagavad Gita philosophy. He says when his brother died, then he's speaking very nice philosophy to convince, to console his the wives of his brother and the sons of his brother, that how the soul is eternal and everything is temporary, everything. He's speaking like that, but his heart has not changed. So they say philosophy without character ultimately is not useful. So yeah, he has no desire to walk the talk, as we say in English, right? He has no desire to walk the talk. We may also not be perfect, but we at least have a desire, okay, to follow. But they speak. Ravana was a great scholar, so that is another thing, that information should lead to transformation of the heart. Information is not some academic, thing in the brain. So we are supposed to actually believe in what we say. So not for some. That's why professional reciters and all this we don't hear. On the contrary, we say if good instruction comes from anybody, we should hear. Right. So that's there. If yeah, if it is good instruction, then we take it. But sometimes they speak philosophy mixed with their own conception, and that actually, that's the putana. Putana represents the false guru. The false guru speaks all philosophy mixed with his own interpretation and own mayavad conception. So we should not. Although it appears to be very attractive, and like maybe they are using very nice words and they are big orators, but if they are not in parampara, if they are not representing the message properly, then we are supposed not to hear from them. That's how. So we should hear from the parampara, the four paramparas that come from Krishna. Yeah.
Also, we can say that it's very easy to speak, very hard to follow.
Hmm.
And we can speak so nice things, but we should not be thinking that, oh, I know everything now, I'm a pure devotee. But what am I doing? And whether I'm following it is what really determines whether how much of a devotee I am.
Hmm. So when we preach, we are preaching to ourselves first. We should think how I can apply first. Then we share. So by speaking also, um, two things happen. One is we are hearing also what we are saying, if we are like attentive to what we are saying, and the second is that we think, yes, I am saying so many things. People are, you know, noticing this that I am saying. So then better I follow. Otherwise, they will think I'm a hypocrite. I'm saying something. So that also gives inspiration. Yes, I'm saying these things. So I should follow. Otherwise, yeah, nobody's going to take seriously. So in that way, we can take it also.
Satyanand Swami was saying one time a quote that the fruit can be like, we say that the fruit is outward, right? So anything, it comes outward if the root is so deeper. So if one is so deeper in the spiritual sadhana or knowledge, then the fruit automatically comes up. He says that one time Amrind Prabhu was giving an example that, if the flower is bloomed and have a lot of nectar in it, you don't have to invite the bees. it will automatically attract it towards that flower. So if you are, your action is louder speaks than your, words. So sometimes we, if we are knowledgeable, if you implement those knowledge in our life, so we don't have to tell others. Actually, the preacher is speaking very less, and he preaches all the time through their actions. So, and that is more powerful because sometimes we may forget the words, we may forget the lecture what we have heard, but we not forget the character of that person. We always talk about that he is or she is very humble, she's very caring, or is taking, like, interest or whatever, which attracts the other person. So we may forget the words, we may forget the lecture, but we not forget the character, the impression which we have in the heart. So that is
Yeah, and that will give more faith also, right? If we know that this person is, then we actually we want to hear. Like yesterday, Mataji was saying that they everybody was attracted to Prabhupada because why? What did she say?
Because of his love and compassion that he showed for his disciples.
Yeah, because they could feel that this person loves us. So that is why they were willing to, sacrifice and follow. So that's how the
yeah.
movement movement spread. Okay.
Yeah, on this verse also, I was thinking that, bro, the benediction is not bad, right? Is not, but the like wealth is not bad, but selfishness and desire to enjoy that, this mentality is bad. The position is not bad, but the pride comes along with that position, that is bad,
Hmm.
right here. And so, I mean, like Srila Prabhupada, right? Later on, when he lost everything and when he come to the US, and within a very short period of time, he opened a lot of temples, so many followers, disciples, right? He got at all this prestige, position, and wealth. I think which a lot of wealth he had. But the thing is that, but he has, we say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that na dhanam, na janam, nas. So he had that, like wealth, he has many followers, but but he uses it for the right purpose. Right, that is a difference. Like even in case of Hiranyakashipu, Lord Narasimhadev is saying that not to give such benediction to the envious and jealous person. On the other hand, he himself awarded or rewarded Prahlad, that all the kingdom and all the, because he is control his senses, like he's akinchana. He's having all these, but is at the same time he is detached, like a water on the petal of the lotus, right? So he Jitendriya. That's why he was given all these things. But the demons are very attached with that. So that's why that you are saying that, like, the milk is healthy for the, but this is, if this is touched by the milk, it becomes poisonous. So that character, the envious, jealous,
That is
these.
Putana's character, right? Like that is your explanation, right? That is Putana's character. When
No,
Lord Krishna, even as a baby, he killed Putana. So like she had poisoned herself to kill the Lord, but Lord knows what is the interest of the anybody at heart and all. So I think in Bhagavatam, in further, I think it will come also. Am I right, Prabhuji? Like, will we read it in Bhagavatam next?
About Putana, yeah, 10th canto that is.
Like, yeah, like Lord Krishna, more about Lord Krishna.
That comes, yeah, in 10th canto.
Okay.
all the demons exhibit this kind of characteristics. And other thing I was thinking, this is a difference, right? The demigods, they do not distinction between that. They give that benediction. But Lord Krishna don't do that. He first see the qualification of a person, then he grants that, any uh, any benediction or boon. I mean, I haven't seen that. Is like Dhruva did that, but he was purified during that, um, the process of chanting the mantra and the austerity. But so that is a kind of, we're saying that, sometimes we say that we worship Krishna, but we don't, our wishes don't get fulfilled because he is seeing that he knows inside and outside. So he knows that inside you may think that you may handle, but Krishna don't think that you may handle. So he delayed maybe, or maybe he don't give it if it's not good for your, growth for advancement in, especially in this spiritual path.
Yes. So that's why it is said, whether you have material desires, you don't have material desires. What is that verse? That you worship Krishna.
Akam sarvakam. Akam sarvakam. Moksha kamadar.
Moksha
Tivrena bhakti.
Tivrena bhakti. Hare Krishna.
So still worship Krishna, whether you have material desires, whatever condition. And chant the holy name. Etavan nirvidyamananam ichchatam akuto bhayam yoginam ripanirnitam Hare Namanukirtanam. Right? That is the verse. So it is the surest way of success for all. Etavan nirvidyamananam ichchatam. Those who are ichchatam of all material desires, ichcha. Akuto bhayam, or free from all doubts. Yoginam, they are self-satisfied. But nirnit, nirnay, this is decisive. Nirnay we say. What? Hare Namanu Kirtanam. So if we chant the holy name, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. So whatever condition, just chant, because we are contacting, right? We came to International Society for Krishna Consciousness to associate with Krishna. That's why we came. And his devotees, of course. So we are daily associating with Krishna through the holy name. 2 hours every day at least. Okay. So we can hear something. Sing.
Yeah, yesterday Mataji sang some, I would say, some, they are Christian songs. I mean, I'm from a convent school, so from the childhood, we sing those songs that Mataji was singing. Make me a channel of your peace and amazing grace. So I want to sing one song that I like. Let me just put the lyrics in the chat. So this song is titled "I Will Trust in You." I mean, Christian songs also, they have the spirit of pure devotional service, as you will see. Okay. Letting go of every single dream, I lay each one down at your feet. Every moment of my wandering never changes what you see. I've tried to win this war and I confess my hands are weary, I need your rest. Mighty warrior, king of the fight, no matter what I face, you by my side. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. Truth is, you know what tomorrow brings. There's not a day ahead you have not seen. So in all things be my life and breath. I want what you want, Lord, and nothing less. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust in you. You are my strength and comfort. You are my steady hand. You are my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. Your ways are always higher. Your plans are always good. There's not a place where I'll go you've not already stood. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. So, as you can see, it's very easy to be a devotee of Krishna when everything is going my way. But when there are mountains in front of us, there are obstacles, there is great ocean that we cannot walk through this samsara dava, this forest fire and the great ocean of material world. Still, in that time of difficulty, I will trust in you. And even if I'm not getting answers, I'm not getting any reciprocation from you, even though I'm crying out to you, I will trust in you. And I will let go of every single dream that I have, my own material desires. I will surrender at your feet. And there is a war that I'm fighting, and I'm very weak. I don't have strength of my own, but you are mighty warrior, king of the fight, and you're always by my side. You're helping me fight like Arjuna. Krishna is on his side, and he's running the chariot. And Krishna, what tomorrow will bring. You have seen. There is not a day ahead that you have not seen. You see the future. So all things that you do in my life would be all things. All things that happen to me will be my life and breath, and I want what you want, Lord, and nothing less. Like Premananda Maharaj says, "Joy, joy, pyaro kahe, soy moy bhave." Means whatever you like, Krishna, that's what I like. And this thing repeats that even if there are mountains and that are standing in my way, and I cannot walk through this great ocean, and I will trust in you. Thank you, Prabhu.
Nice. Thank you. Anything else you would like to say or sing? Continue. Okay. Yeah, trust in the Lord. Like in America, they say, right, in God we trust. So we have to have the faith that God is doing, God will take care of me. Avashya rakhibe Krishna, Vishwasa palan. Right, so that Krishna will, if I surrender to Krishna, of course, only if I surrender to Krishna. So if I surrender to Krishna, Krishna will take care of me. So if I don't surrender, then material energy will take care of me, which indirectly Krishna is taking care through the material energy. But if I surrender to Krishna, Krishna will
And somewhat like the unconditional surrender that, okay, even if I'm not receiving anything positive from Krishna, what I want, still unconditional, even if he tramples me under his feet or embraces me or neglects me or goes to somebody else, he doesn't come to me, other than his thing, still you will be my most worshipful Lord unconditionally.
Yeah, things may not go exactly as we want. So,
But this is
But
easy to
Krishna knows,
say.
but Krishna
This is
knows what is good for us, right? We may not, because we have not seen the future. Krishna has seen the future. So that's what this song is saying. Krishna knows what is best for us. So he gives us what we need, not what we want.
what we need, not what we want. So, if he's not giving something we want, that means it may not be good for us, right? So, like a
That's
child
correct.
says to mother, I want to play with the knife. The mother will say, no, I cannot give you the knife to play with. Like Juhi will never give Nandini knife to play with, even if Nandini demands knife or marble, because sometimes marble also you can put it in the mouth and you can suffocate, right? So children want to put everything in the mouth, so they will not give. Mother will not give. The child may cry, "Oh, I'm not getting what I want. I'm not getting." So, so we are living entities. We cry. I'm not getting this. I'm not getting this. Krishna, I want that. Krishna, I want that, and Krishna may not give it. So, but the crying will stop when we feel satisfied from within. Right? When we feel satisfied with bhakti, self-satisfied, Atmaram, then the crying will stop. I want this, I want that, I want that. So that is the Save pumsam paro dharmo yato bhakti radokshje ahetukiya pratihata yayatma suprasidati. That's the. So I was looking at all the verses quoted by Prabhupada, and this is one of the very often quoted verse, Save pumsam paro dharma. Let's see which that. This is the PDF of all the. So the most quoted verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam by Srila Prabhupada is times quoted. It is saying times quoted. Nate vidu swartha gatim hi Vishnu. Prahlad's prayer. Prahlad's. That's the most quoted. You go down this Srimad Bhagavatam. Then what is the next one that's coming? Save pumsam paro dharmo yato bhakti radhokshije. Then Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. That's the third most quoted. Then the fourth most quoted is Yasyat Pabuddhi Kunapetri Dhatuke. That's the fourth verse. And then the fifth verse is top five. Vadanti Tat Tattva Vidas. What is that verse? Vadanti Tat Tattva Vidas.
तत्वम यत् ज्ञानम अद्वयम ब्रह्मेति परमात्मेति परमात्मेति ब्रह्मेति परमात्मेति भगवानेति शब्द.
Yeah, so this Save Pumsam Paro Dharmo, which says that by doing unmotivated, so bhakti, the purity of our bhakti and the intensity of our bhakti and consistency of our bhakti will determine how much satisfaction, spiritual advancement we make. Ahetuki means purity and apratihata means consistency. So both have to be there, purity and consistency. Then we'll feel satisfied. Okay. So next verse. Text 31. Is that known? Okay, there are not many purports. Shri Narada Uvacha. So Narad Muni is speaking to Yudhishthir Maharaj in this conversation. Ityuktva Bhagavans Rajam Tatas Chantar Dade Hari Adrishya Sarva Bhutanam Pujita Parmesthina. Narad Muni continued, O King Yudhishthir, the Supreme Personality of Godhead who is not visible to an ordinary human being, spoke in this way, instructing Lord Brahma. Then, being worshipped by Brahma, the Lord disappeared from that place. That was the last thing he said to Lord Brahma, who offered his prayers, and then Lord vanished. So Krishna is not visible to ordinary human being. Yeah. And that's why we may say, well, Krishna, God does not exist. Like we say, seeing is believing. So if I can't see God, then I don't believe He exists. So, but to see, you have to be qualified. That's the thing. Prabhupada says, I am seeing Krishna at every moment, right? He said, because seeing, If you want to see properly, then you have to be qualified to see. So, like same thing two people see, but they may see differently based on your consciousness. We give the example like the goat sees the flower, sees something to eat. Uh, a very passionate man sees the flower. He says, "Okay, I'll give it to my girlfriend." A devotee sees the flower. He says, "Okay, I will offer it to the Lord." So everybody is seeing the same situation, but they are seeing according to their own consciousness. Atmavan manyate jagat. So to see the Lord, as we become pure, then we can see. We may not see, we can see Him in our antakaran, right? In our heart, we can see Him, we can remember Him. More Krishna will manifest in our consciousness. So that's how Premanjana Churita Bhakti Viru. Yeah, you want to say something?
Don't try to see Krishna. Act in
Actually,
such a way Krishna wants to see.
that's a
And
good one. Yeah.
Krishna is pleased with us, he manifests in front of Nayam Atma Pravachani Labhyo. That verse also says, Supreme Lord is not attained by speaking nicely or by one's intelligence or by much hearing. He is attained by one who he himself chooses. If Krishna is pleased with us, then he will manifest.
Yeah, like in your company, if you work very nicely, then the CEO will call you. Yeah, every will get noticed, and the CEO will say, "Okay, yes, who is this who has done so much for our company? You know, that our company made so much profit. We want to bring him and acknowledge him." So, like that, if we work in the mission of Lord Chaitanya, then Lord Chaitanya will say, "Who is this who is helping me in my mission?" Because company's mission is to make more and more profit or like that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is to spread Krishna consciousness, make our life perfect. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is three things. Nam, what is it? Um, we say three things Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give.
Namruti, Vaishnav Seva, Jeevdaya.
Jivdaya. So Vaishnav Seva, if you are doing service to Vaishnavas, if you are chanting the holy name, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will notice. And we are spreading Krishna consciousness, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will notice. Yes, he's helping. Okay, so, and then Prabhupada also told a story, right, about the thief. He went to a Bhagavad Katha, and there the person was describing how Krishna is wearing all the nice ornaments. Very, very, and he has pearls, pearl necklace, and so many things. And this thief was thinking, yes. And where does this Krishna live? He lives in Vrindavan. So this thief actually believed that Krishna is there in Vrindavan, and he was thinking, if I rob Krishna, if I get somehow, and he's a small boy, so I can maybe, it's easy, if I can rob him, then I will not have to do any robbery again, because I will get all these valuables that he's wearing. So with that intention, he went to Vrindavan. Right? The Prabhupada tells this story. And then what happened? What happened in Vrindavan when he went? Somebody would like to share.
He saw Krishna and he was telling that Krishna he actually saw Krishna because he was so eager. I think eagerness or hankering, so much determined, like Dhruva Maharaj. I want to see Krishna. His motive was to get material opulence in the beginning, but he was determined. I want to see him. So he actually saw Krishna, and Krishna was like, "I don't want to give you jewelry. My mother will become angry." Mm.
Yeah. And then he became a devotee after seeing the
Mhm.
beauty of Krishna. So, okay, so somehow or other, if you come in touch with Krishna, then you become purified. Even if you have ill motives, right? They say, Om apavitro pavitro va sarvavastam gato piva. Yas maret pundarikaksham sabhaya abhyantara suchihi. So, somehow or other, if we chant the holy name, then we'll become purified. Sometimes people say, I'm eating meat, can I chant Hare Krishna? I am doing this. Yes, you can chant Hare Krishna. You cannot worship the deity, but you can chant Hare Krishna, and that will make you purified. Because otherwise, how can we become purified? If we don't contact Krishna, how can we become purified? Krishna is supreme pure, his name is supreme pure. Nama Chintamani Krishna's Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. Purna Shuddha, Purna Shuddha. Nitya Muktva, Nitya Muktva, Abhinatvam Nama Nami. Okay, so that is how we can become purified. The more we chant, the more we'll become, yes. Yesterday also that point was brought up. That to chant, Prabhupada said 64 rounds, then he said 32 rounds, then he came to 16 rounds and said no less than 16. So at least 16 rounds. So if the more we chant, and we chant nicely, of course, then the more we become purified.
You should have that greed. Tatra lolem api mulyam ekalam. The only price to enter into the kingdom of God is transcendental greed. And the miser counting, collecting, and remembering his money. The devotee count, collects, remembers the holy name. Krita punya punja. We need unlimited of this wealth, right, to get entrance. Every mantra counts. Not just on the beads you're chanting. Every time you should be chanting. Like when you're not working, actively, but other things you can. नाम देश काल देश नियम नहीं सिद्धि.
And Prabhupada said, yeah, Krishna is saying Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. So we are just saying 64, then he came down to 60. But Krishna is saying Satatam, always think of me. Yeah, so of course we can't do that. So that we have to increase our desire to go back home, back to Godhead, like that. Everything is based on desire, right? Intense desire to make profit in the business. If you have intense desire, then we will do so many marketing and advertising. It's so many. If you have intense desire to get a promotion in our job, then we'll work very hard. If we have intense desire to have a child, then we will do so many things. Take medical treatment, this, that, so many things to get a child. If we have intense desire for anything, like Bilva Mangal Thakur had intense desire to meet Chintamani. So he went through all that stormy night and crossed the river to meet. So if we have really burning desire in our heart to go back home, back to Godhead, and how will that desire come? We also realize that this material world is a problematic place. We are in the cycle of birth and death. Then we will have more desire, right, to get out also. And we hear more about spiritual world and how all this, then we become attracted to go there. So the more we think we are comfortable here in this material world, in this cycle of birth and death, I'm all right. And then more we will go through this. We'll keep coming back here. So intensity of desire, yeah. So we have to be completely get convinced that there is nothing here for me. I am like a fish out of water here in this material world. I am trying in this way, that way, but it will never work out. It will not work out. That when you come to that, when you lost all hope, then you can take shelter of Krishna. Mataji was saying like that. Went through so many things, and then finally Krishna.
So where is that 64 round number coming from? I mean, a devotee asked me. So where is that number?
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said 64.
Yeah, but why did Bhaktisiddhanta put 64 rounds?
Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Because Chaitanya. Correct. That is what in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I will eat prasad at the homes of those who are chanting at least then 1 lakh names. Also, in one of the classes, I'm pasting a link. Amarendra Prabhu was saying that there is this Kali Santarna Upanishad where this verse comes, right? Iti Shodhika Nam Kali Kalmasha. If you open this PDF, the next verse after this, Narad Muni is asking Brahmaji, like, what are the rules? And if you scroll down to the second last page. Um, so we see this iti shodshakam namna. You see that verse? Second last, yeah, right here, right? The 16 names. So the verse after this, you can read that there is a number mentioned. Some again, Narad asked, "Oh Lord, what are the regulations to be observed?" So there's a conversation between Narad Muni and Brahma, and Brahma is one that said this verse, "Iti shodhakam namna," to Narad Muni, and
This
then Narad.
iti sodashaka kala ritasya jivasya. This one. These 16 names destroy
Yeah,
this.
mm-hmm. Yeah, this verse. So, and then one verse after that, Narad Muni is asking what are the regulations to be observed, and Brahmaji is responding, there are no regulations. Whoever is pure or impure state chants these names always attains the same world, Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, and Sayujya. Whoever chants this mantra of 16 names 35 million times is absolved of the sin of murdering a Brahmin, that of murdering a hero, and all that. So he was saying that this 35 million number, if you do the calculation, if you want to complete that 35 billion number in this lifetime, you have to do 64 rounds every day. About 15 years it will take to complete that number. Although, I mean, Bhagavatam says that one name of Krishna can destroy the sins, but here with the Kali Santarana Upanishad is telling this number, and if you calculate, if you want to do it in this lifetime, this 35 million number, you have to do 64 rounds every day. About 15 years it will take. Oh yeah, it says right, this number will be reached by chanting the mantra 100,000 times per day for a year, or 10,000 per day for 10 years.
10 is
1,000 per.
what? 1 minute. 10 is 3,500 for a year, per day for a year. How come? That's,
100, no, chanting the mantra.
is it names means, is it like Hare is one name, Krishna is name, like that? Or
16 names, 35 million.
who chants this mantra of 16 names, 35?
No, I think the mantra has to be chanted 35 million times. The Hare Krishna mantra.
Then this doesn't apply then, right? Because if you chant for 1 year, yeah, one lakh. So 1 lakh into 64, like 365, right? Every day you're chanting 1 lakh names. I think that it's names. So you say 1 lakh names into 365, that is 365,000, which is 365,000 is what? No, that's not 35 million, because that is 3,65,000.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
that
yeah, this.
then 3,65,000 into 10, or approximately, so will give you like for 10 years.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what, about 10 years. You'd be
Every
able
day
to do
64
them.
years, 64 rounds.
Otherwise, if you're doing 16, then it's 1/4 by 40 years.
Okay.
So yeah, it is in our benefit. I mean, to chant more, because there is power in the number of times. Of course, number with the bhav is just not we are trying to meet the number, right? 64 rounds and I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, that also is there, right? We say Bahu Janma Kare Yadi Shravan Kirtan. Tabu Thana Pai. If we are offensive, then we will not get Krishna Prem, which is the goal of chanting. But yeah, the more we chant, the more our, and with the desire to chant it without offenses, the more it faster it will become purified also. So that is like we say, right? If I want to learn tennis, if I practice 5 minutes a day and somebody practices 1 hour a day, who will attain perfection faster? The one who practices 1 hour a day, because he's putting more time in learning tennis, so he will But of course, he has to learn the right way also. That's the thing. So we say, yeah, you have a guide, coach, and you do the things right way. So okay, yeah. So anything else on this? So next verse. Tataha sampujya shirasa bhavande. I think we read this. No, bhavande parameshthinam bhavam prajapatin devan prarado bhagvat kalaha. Prahlad Maharaj then worshipped and offered prayers to all demigods. And the holy name, and if you do holy name chant nicely, then all other services will do also in proper consciousness. So that is also there. And every service counts um, to Krishna. So every time you serve Krishna in the right consciousness, that's like you're making spiritual advancement. And of course, of all the regulative principles, Prabhupada says the spiritual master's order to chant 16 rounds is at least 16 rounds is the most essential. So this is the, like we say, what's hell? What is that hierarchy? Health, then
Health. I think
sadhana.
Mataji said sadhana, but Prabhupada divided into chanting. So health, chanting, service, and then reading.
Yeah, chanting can be sadhana also, kind of. Yeah, but yeah, to chant nicely, we have to read also, I think. So it kind of goes together also, because if we want to chant nicely, we hear classes on chanting and like that, then our inspiration becomes more to chant nicely. So we need inspiration. Like Prabhupada says, I have written all these books for what? So that you can chant the holy name. So, and if we like, it will give us inspiration to chant nicely, and also more chanting. All these things will come. But chanting itself is self-sufficient. As we chant more, then all the knowledge will also come. We say like that, Vidya Vadu Jivanam. All the knowledge will come from the heart and everything. So chanting itself is self-sufficient. Actually, any one of the 9 processes of devotional service can give you for perfection. But in Kali Yuga, this chanting is very, very important. And they say 95% of our chanting, on 99% or something like that, will come from the holy name. That's why it says Harinam, 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 Harinam eva kevalam kalo nasteva 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 gatiranyata. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way than chanting the holy name of the Lord. Okay, so Tar Madhye, what is that word? Tar Madhye.
सर्वश्रेष्ठ हरि नाम संकीर्तन मेरा प्राधर नाम पे पावे प्रेम धन.
So of all the 9 processes of devotional service, then chanting of the holy name, and if we do it offenselessly, niraparadhe naam loya pai prem dhan. That is also important. Niraparadhe naam loya pai prem dhan. Okay, so and then there is all the 9 processes, Navavidha Bhakti, that becomes complete when we chant.
एक कृष्ण नाम करे सर्व पाप क्षय नव विधा भक्ति पूर्ण नाम होते हुए.
Okay, so Prahlad Maharaj then worshipped and offered prayers to all the demigods, such as Brahma, Shiva, and the Prajapatis, who are all parts of the Lord. So Prahlad Maharaj was respectful to all the devotees of the Lord also. He did not, now Narsingadev has departed. Even Dhruva Maharaj, right, when the plane came to take him back to Godhead, he was in a place, right, some place in a holy place. And there were
Badrikashram.
Badrikashrams, yeah. So there were many sages assembled. So he did not just, he offered his respects. Before he boarded the plane, he offered respects to all the different sages, and then he boarded the plane and he went. So Prahlad Maharaj then worshipped and offered prayers to all the demigods. So here Nrsimhadev has given him all the benedictions, but he is also very respectful to all the demigods such as Brahma, Shiva, and the Prajapatis, who are all parts of the Lord. And they are all great devotees. They are Mahajans. So ततः काव्यादिभिः शार्धं मुनिभिः कमलासनः दैत्यानां दानवानां च प्रहलादम् अकरोत्पत्तिम्. Thereafter, along with Shukracharya and other great saints, Lord Brahma, whose seat is on the lotus flower, made Prahlad the king of all the demons and giants in the universe. So, with the help of Shukracharya, Brahma and Shukracharya like coronated Prahlad as the king. By the grace of Lord Nrsimhadev, Prahlad Maharaj became a greater king than his father, Hiranyakashipu, even though he didn't do any austerity like Hiranyakashipu. So the devotee becomes more powerful than the greatest yogis or like that, greatest tapasvis, because they are favored by the Supreme Lord. So Prahlad's inauguration was performed by Lord Brahma in the presence of other saintly persons and demigods. And this theme comes up again and again in the Bhagavatam. Like we have, right, all the reverse examples where the devotee becomes more. Bhakti is the supreme. Some examples somebody can give where somebody
Ambarish Maharaj.
Amrish Maharaj and Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni is sannyasi, and Amrish Maharaj is a grihastha. But Amrish Maharaj he conquered Durvasa Muni, you could say like that, because of his devotion. Then, who else is there?
Dvijpatnis, Brahmana's wives.
Brahmana's wives. Yeah, what happened there?
There, the Brahmana's wives, they didn't know much rituals, scriptures, and yagnas. They were simple ladies, not very learned, but they were pure devotees. So Krishna favored them versus their husbands. Prahlad and Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad was 5-year old versus Hiranyakashipu, a big demon. Prahlad was more powerful.
Yeah. So Bhagavatam says like that, right? I mean, it's showing. Okay, the next verse. O King Yudhishthir, after all the demigods, headed by Lord Brahma, were properly worshipped by Prahlad Maharaj, they offered Prahlad their utmost benedictions and then returned to their respective abodes. So they also left after being worshipped by Prahlad. Okay, so then, thus the two associates of Lord Vishnu, who had become Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, the sons of Diti, were both killed. By illusion, they had thought that the Supreme Lord, who is situated in everyone's heart, was their enemy. Okay, so both Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu were killed, and they were thinking that the Supreme Lord is their enemy. Of course, because they wanted to fight with the Lord. So, the discourse concerning Lord Nrsimhadev and Prahlad Maharaj began when Maharaj Yudhishthira asked Narada how Shishupal had merged into the body of Krishna. Shishupal and Dantavakra were the same Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So after the sacrifice, Rajasuya sacrifice, then Shishupal was criticizing. I think before only, before the sacrifice commenced, they were trying to see who could become the chief of the sacrifice. And then Sahadev spoke in favor of Krishna, and Shishupal was blaspheming Krishna, and he reached his 100th offense. And then Krishna beheaded him, and the soul of Shishupal went into Krishna's body. And Yudhishthir Maharaj is seeing this, and he is perplexed. How come Shishupal, who is so envious, he got merged into Krishna? And then he asked Narad Muni, well, how did this happen? And then the backstory begins. So then he says, oh no, Shishupal was actually from the spiritual world. They are Jay and Vijay. they came down. And then in his previous life, he was Hiranyakashipu, and he had a son who was very devoted, but still Hiranyakashipu tried to kill him. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj asks, but if he was a devotee, then why was Hiranyakashipu trying to kill his son? And then the whole story comes about. So here Narad Muni is relating how in 3 different births the associates of Lord Vishnu were killed by Lord Vishnu himself. First they were demons, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, and they came the 4th time as what?
Jagai and Madai.
So 4th time they came as Jagai and Madai. Okay, so we will stop here with the Bhagavatam. You can hear something.
So Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha were born as Ravan and Kumbhakarna later.
First they were born as Ravana and Kumbhakarna. No,
Oh,
first they were
okay.
born as Hiranyakashipu. In Treta Yuga they were born as Ravana. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. I wanted to hear this Gopi Geet. Actually, we were hearing that class by Bhakti Rasamrita Swami. We can finish that. So this is nice. Offensive chanting is not real chanting. So let's see what by Bhakti chanting.
The natural requirement. What?
I think we heard this before, maybe. I was hearing this. So how we should chant?
When we are chanting, what is the natural requirement? When you are eating, what is the natural requirement? You put the food in your mouth, right? You can't put food in your ears and say, I'm eating. You have to put it in your mouth, because food should go to the mouth. That is the way to receive food. Mouth is the way to receive the food. And then the rest happens. It naturally goes to the stomach. And the stomach does the rest. Digests it and takes care of the food. So just as mouth is the medium through which food is received, what is the medium through which sound is received? Hearing. What is this Mahamantra? Transcendental sound vibration. So how this sound vibration should be received? Through hearing. It has to be received by hearing, through our ears. How do the senses receive the objects of the sense? Okay, I'll give you an example. Eyes, what do the eyes receive? Form. Objects of the eyes are form. Now say you are standing in front of somebody and your mind is somewhere else. Will you see him? So what is important? That your mind should be tuned into that sense. Then only you will be able to perceive through the sense. Now our hearing, sound is there, our ears are there. But how do we receive the sound? Through our ears, all right, through hearing, but what should be behind our hearing? the mind. Therefore, Haridas Thakur pointed out that one of the most important aspects of chanting is attentive chanting. In our 10 offenses, this attentive chanting is not included. Why? Because it's taken for granted. When these 10 offenses were prescribed or pointed out, they were serious people. So for them it was taken for granted that they would chant attentively. So that's why it was not included, but Prabhupada included it. What comes after 10th offense? It's also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. It's not only an offense, it's the worst offense actually. So when you are chanting, one of the most important considerations should be hearing. And mind should be there, like, how do you hear? When the mind is there, then only you hear. If the mind is somewhere else, do you hear? You don't hear. So hearing with attention, attentive chanting is one of the most important considerations. Or not only one of the most important consideration. So mind you, this attentive chanting is the most important consideration. Then comes the 10 offenses. So don't commit those offenses. How many of you remember 10 offenses? Okay, those who do not remember, please memorize them. It's very important that we guard ourselves against these offenses, because then the holy name will not become manifest. But Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur pointed out that offensive chanting is not merely chanting. It is committing offenses, not chanting. Not even offensive chanting. Committing offenses. You are committing offenses to the holy name. So one should be very, very careful about these two things. Attentive chanting and offenseless chanting. Then what will happen? This name is Krishna himself. Like as we said, we have a wonderful opportunity to address the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How dare we do that? Because He said you can do that. That's why we dare to do that. Just as I gave you the example, Jacob Zuma. You can't just call him, "Hey Jacob, how are you?" But if he tells you, "Well, why don't you call me by my name?" Then can you do that? Then will you take any offense? No. Similarly, because Krishna himself said that you can address me by my name, we dare to address him by his name. And then everything is there in this name, holy name. Everything is there in the holy name. And Mahaprabhu himself said, "Iha hoite sarva siddhi hoibe tomar." Through chanting of this holy name, you will achieve all perfection.
So let's see. So our mind has to be there. So when we chant, it has to go, like we say here is the sacrificial pit. And if the mind is not, like somebody is saying something, and if you're not attentive, you can hear they are saying something, but you are not processing that information. So we have to have our mind also there.
I pasted a cartoon in the chat. Can you read that?
Okay. A letter from the Holy Ghost. I saw you today. Your lips moved, but your heart was far. I still came. I still stayed. I always do. I don't need perfection, just your presence. So Krishna is saying, I still came, I still stayed, I always do. I don't need perfection, just your presence. So Krishna is saying, I don't need perfection, just your presence. Means Krishna is saying, I am not a sound, I am someone who loves you. I am Krishna, I am in my names. Even when you forget me, I don't forget you.
Shakti Radhika Mataji was sharing that one devotee said, you may be chanting inattentively, but Krishna is hearing you attentively. Means he's he's seeing what you are doing. You are chanting inattentively.
Yeah, so some or other, of course, chants. Anyhow, like we have that, my mind wanders when I chant. Anyway, chant anyway. I am this, I am that. Okay, chant anyway. So first, at least chant. Then all the other things, slowly and gradually. We try to, but without chanting only, then how can we actually perfect? So first we have to chant, no matter what our condition is. So we have to chant. Then step by step we can look at other things of bhav and how to chant and all this. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. It's going to play something. It's 8:30 almost. So
Very cold. It's freezing.
Gopi Gita appreciation. Here sometime.
What is the nature of love, and lovers who reciprocate or lovers who don't reciprocate? So there he says, actually, I did this out of my love for you. So he causes their love to blaze forward. So for us at our level, in one sense, we need association of those who have love for Krishna. Our flame of Krishna Bhakti is like a candle. It will get extinguished in separation from devotees. But for the gopis, they are so exalted that their flame blazes forth more and more.
I find a lot of times even devotees have a hard time understanding separation. And we'll hear in the Gopi Gita how the gopis are accusing Krishna that you're trying to kill us. What a horrific thing. A devotee saying God is trying to kill. And he's trying to kill not just any devotees, but he's trying to kill the gopis of Vrindavan. How do we understand that? And we speak about separation. It seems like he's so callous. And as you just touched on a little bit, Chaitanya Charan Prabhu, it's actually the mercy of the Lord. There's a couple of beautiful verses that are spoken by Narad Muni in the Brihad Bhagavatamrita. He says, Pradyatyapi prema krita prihanam vicheda davana lavegatonata santapa jatena duranta shoka vishena gadham bhavataiva dukam. He says, yeah, it's true. That this is a nature that prakriti, in the beginning, this love, when there's some separation, there's some terrible pain. And that terrible pain, he says, it's just like this vicheda, the separation. It's like a davanala, like a terrible burning fire. And that pain, that forest fire of separation, causes the most intense dukh, the most intense type of happiness. But then he goes on to explain in the next verse, Tatapi sambhoga sukad apistuta sokopya nityacha tamo mano tamaha pramoda rasi parinamato dhruvam tatraspurit tad rasikaika vedyaha. He says, but their suffering that they're going through, that's actually the greatest happiness. The separation they're going through causes more happiness than the enjoyment when they're actually meeting. Right? It's greater, he says, than the sambhog sukh, the happiness of meeting, this happiness of separation. And he says, but this is such an inconceivable thing that only those persons, said rasikaika vedyaha. Only persons who are rasik janas, only they can understand this. So this is Gaudiya Vaishnavism. If we don't understand something about separation, then we can't hope to get that topmost thing, and we may be stuck with the bread of the cake, with the sponge of the cake, which is very nice. It's also very important, but we'll miss out on the icing. And so many people may come and they say, yes, this is nice. Bhagavad Gita is very nice in preaching, and we're not our body, and four regulated principles, and we should be vegetarian. But Prabhupada, as you know, when the devotees approached him in London and said that the Royal Vegetarian Society wants you to come and speak, and Prabhupada said, do they want to hear about Krishna? And they said, well, Prabhupada, I think they want to hear about vegetarianism. And Prabhupada said, we don't care about vegetarianism. Prabhupada sometimes said, we are not vegetarian. That's not our purpose. We're Krishnarian. We take the remnants of Krishna. The gopis are taking the remnants of Krishna. That's our purpose as Gaudiya Vaishnavas. And it's nice. We never want to discourage vegetarianism. We never want to discourage Dharma. But that's a sub-portion. That's upadharma for us. It's something which is coming to the real Dharma, which is Panchama Purushartha, which is far beyond the Kaitava Chatustoya, the four types of what we consider to be cheating Dharma, Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. This Panchama Purushartha is Krishna Prem. And to understand that, we have to read this Gopi Gita. So we should read it in a context. We shouldn't go crazy. We shouldn't start trying to imitate something or imagine something. But we should just read it and just take the medicine and see how the medicine affects our consciousness. Vikriditam bhajavadu biritam javishnu. If I do this thing, then bhaktim param bhagavati pratilabhya kamam. That topmost bhakti will come. Not just any bhakti, but bhaktim param. The topmost bhakti will come. And rigogam mahashaparinot acharena dira. That rigrog, that disease of the heart, will go away.
True. Beautiful. So that means, there are two levels of misconceptions that we need to address. That one is that the love between the gopis and Krishna is not mundane. And the second is that this love and separation is actually a form of ecstasy. It's not just agony, it's not just misery. So the first level, of course, is what we have been discussing, and the second level we brought in. Maybe one quick metaphor which I sometimes use to convey this is that we can move forward. That we have the Bhagavad Gita's 15.1, Urdhva Mula Madha Shakam. This is like an upside down tree. So the word material existence is like an upside down tree. So the male female attraction in the world, you can say, is like the reflected mango. And the love between Krishna and the gopis, that is like the original mango. So now, as long as we are looking at the reflected mango, till that point, even if we look at the original mango, we will think it is like the reflected mango only. And so we may equate Radha Krishna's pastimes with the pastimes with the male-female interaction in the world. But actually, once we understand, hey, this is the reflection, that is the reality, then that very conviction that this is the reality will make us detach from the reflection. That's why it is Anushrunuyad Varanayedya. That we have to Shraddhanvita Anushrunuyad. If we hear from faithfully and from proper authorities, then they will not just tell the story, but they will give the philosophical context by which we'll know these are not, they look similar, but there is a categorical difference between the two. This is reality, this is reflection. And once we understand that this is the real mango, then why would we want to keep chasing the reflection? So that's how hearing about this particular pastime will, although it seems to be like a male-female interaction, but it will decrease our attraction to that, because we will realize this is real love. This is the pure love which the soul is longing for eternally. So that means we do some systematic philosophical understanding to categorize the difference, that the male-female attraction in the world are like the reflected mango. The interaction with Krishna and gopis are like the real mango. And once that is understood, then the more we hear about Radha and Krishna, the more we get a taste for the real mango, then naturally the taste for the reflected mango will go away. So that's one metaphor for clarifying that, and that directly relates with this verse also. Otherwise that question comes up, how do you how is hearing about Krishna going to specifically take away kama? So you can say it's going to be purification, and purification happens at a subtler level. But in terms of intellectual conceptualization, I found this metaphor quite helpful. And the second point about love and separation, I think Chaitanya Charitamrita also gives the example of hot sugarcane juice. So it's hot, so it's not exactly pleasant, but it's so tasty that you can't stop drinking it. So sometimes, to phrase it in another way, that we can say it is like, love for Krishna is like nectar. But when Krishna is then the union with Krishna, it's like sweet nectar. And when separation from Krishna, it seems like bitter nectar. The bitter nectar can itself seem like oxymoron. How can nectar be bitter? But at that time, it can seem bitter, but still it's nectar. It's nourishing the heart. Like earlier you said about the snake. The snake may be moving this way or this way. It is moving towards the direct destination. So similarly, nectar nourishes the soul. Nectar energizes the soul. So whether it is love for Krishna or it is union with Krishna or separation from Krishna, Sambhoga or Vipralamba, both of them, they may in the moment not taste that sweet. Union may taste sweet and separation may not taste sweet. But in one sense, both of them are nourishing the soul. And that makes, I think Prabhupada talks about in Krishna book that separation from Krishna makes us cherish Krishna more when we actually unite with him. In that sense, the love becomes intensified and the experience of love in union becomes much more deeper and sweeter. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, in the Brihad Bhagavatamrita, the same section that Sripad Madhavananda Prabhu quoted from, Srila Sanatan Goswami gives an example just to bolster the point that we're all discussing. He gives the example of touching a block of ice. He says that when you touch a block of ice, which is very cold, it's freezing, it is many times the person can get burnt. Srila Sanatan Goswami says, by touching the block of ice, which is very cold, the person can sometimes get some blisters on the hand and can feel warmth. But is there any warmth there? No. It's actually ice cold. So he says, so he gives that example to say, just like the block of ice is not hot, but it may seem to be hot at that freezing point, but it's actually cold. So similarly, separation may seem to be painful, but it's like a block of ice. It's actually cold. But touching that may seem to have, externally, it may seem that it's going to bring in some blisters or the warmth, right? Or a heat burn. But there's actually no burn. So separation, even Kaviraj Goswami, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he says, Bahi Visha Jwala Hoy, Antara Anandamoy, Krishna Prema Adbhuta Charit. That externally it seems to be like poison. It's almost like a jwala. It's like a volcanic eruption of poison. But inside, it's a volcanic eruption of happiness. And Krishna Prema Adbhuta Charit. It's astonishing that externally it seems to be painful, but internally it's an explosion of happiness. And then Kaviraj Goswami says, only someone who's tasting it knows it, because it's Visha Amrita Milan. So like our Chaitanya Charan Prabhu was explaining, it seems to be paradoxical of bitter nectar. Actually, Kaviraj Goswami uses that word. He says, Visha Amrita Milan. It's the meeting of poison and nectar. Externally, it seems to be that the person is crying and weeping in pain, in separation from Krishna. It seems to be like Visha, like poison. But inside, he's feeling so much joy. He's feeling so much happiness. It's like externally, he may seem to get the blisters on touching the ice cold block. But actually, it's cold. It's very pleasing and blissful. So this is something that's to be noted. And also, Srila Rupa Goswami, he says, "Na vina vipralambhena sambhoga pushtimashnute," that union cannot be nourished without separation. Na vina vipralambhena. Vipralambhena vina sambhogam pushtim na. It cannot. You cannot have pushti. Pushtikaran or vardhikaran, they support, or let's say they increase in joy just by meeting. There must be some separation, and then there must be meeting. There's an example that comes to my mind, but I will probably keep it for some time later. I don't want to ramble longer. So if Sripad Madhavananda Prabhu or Chaitanya Charan Prabhu want to add and continue, I'm completely fine.
Yes,
yeah.
Please.
I have a thought, and I know that Amarendra Prabhu has some beautiful comments about this too. Another point about separation is that the very word separation, the very word vipralamba, indicates external separation but internal union. And Jiva Goswami describes this in Priti Sandarbha. He says, Vipralambo viprakashena lambaha praptir yasya satata. That it means lamba, to attain something that's in a distance, vipra. And you're speaking about poison. This poison, this union to this poisonous separation, this is the most fundamental principle of Gaudiya Vaishnavism. What's the most fundamental principle book in our line? It's Bhagavad Gita. How does that book begin? It begins with the first chapter. And what is that first chapter? It's Bishad Yoga. It's the yoga or the union of this Bishad, the lamentation. And Bishad, as you know, has another meaning. It's a compound word, Bish and Ad, that when I accept Ad, the Bish, the poison, then there's some, and I'm lamenting, I accept this position that I have, this very fallen position, and I cry in separation from the Lord. The first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna is speaking about suicide. I once gave a talk, we called it suicide in the Bhagavad Gita. It became very controversial. Some devotees got very upset about it. And I comment, I show Baladev Vidyabhushan says like this, and look what Arjuna says at the end. He just puts down his weapons and says, okay, just let him kill me. In America, we call that suicide by cop. You know, sometimes someone, they go to, I actually have a Hare Krishna friend who went to a police station. He became very depressed. He was a drug user and things. He went to a police station and he put his hand in his pocket and he started approaching the police in a very menacing kind of way. And they said, take your hand out of your pocket. And he wouldn't do it. And they pulled their guns at him and said, take your hand out of your pocket. And he wouldn't do it. And the police shot and killed him. That's how he died. And they call it death by cop. So similarly, Arjun was going to do death by cop in the same kind of way. I'm going to put down my weapons. Better they just kill me. That's the desire for suicide. And that first chapter, we'll hear about this from the gopis also, that this desire for suicide, this is a fundamental part of our line. And suicide is something we can talk about later, I think, but it's a very interesting thing, that the idea that I can cease to exist, or I can stop my existence, which of course we can't. We understand as devotees, but still that existential desire to stop existing. And that's there, that desire, a lot of philosophers throughout time have been very fascinated by that. And we find a climax of that in Lalita Madhav, where Radharani wants to commit suicide in separation from Krishna. Or as my Guru Maharaj would put it sometimes, he said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bhajan is a desire for death. So that's Bishad Yoga. There's yoga union through in an inconceivable kind of way through this suicide. So there's some thoughts I'm just reflecting with Amarendra Prabhu.
Fascinating. Suicide in the Bhagavad Gita. So Vishad. Right, sir. So when the gopis actually say that Krishna, they will come to that you're killing us. You know, that separation from you is killing us. They will speak that. How can you kill us? So it's a beautiful theme. So should we go to at least one verse before we finish today? We have about 30 minutes.
Okay, we'll stop here. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.